Trying to turn the camera a little bit here. We got the sun glare beating down today. All right, from the side of the Green Wave turf, here just near the Audubon Common Shopping Center, this is coverage of Audubon Green Wave Soccer here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. I'm Dan Wilkins. Matt Wagner will be joining us shortly. But the Lindenwold Lions face off against the Green Wave in a Wednesday afternoon matchup. For the Lindenwold Lions and the Audubon Green Wave, historically, they've been pretty competitive against each other, but Lindenwold and Audubon have had two very different stories in the course of the last 5 years of their soccer program. Lindenwold has not left the 500 bracket since 2016. Meanwhile, on the contrary, Audubon has not had a season above 500 since 2014. But that doesn't mean they're not competitive. There are NFL teams that are competitive against other ones, even if the other may be way less competitive than Team A or B. But regardless, for Lindenwald and Audubon today, this is a convergence. Think of it as a immovable object running into an unstoppable, another unstoppable object, because both teams are 2-0. Lindenwald won their first game against Gloucester 3-0, and then off of Woodbury in double overtime, 1-0. And on the Audubon side of things, they won versus Woodbury 3-2 in overtime, and 8-0 versus Paulsboro. The boys and the girls team combined to beat Paulsboro 17-0 on Monday. But it's the start of a new game. The sun is beating down right to my 9 o'clock, and I gotta say, it's an exciting game. We have a couple of home matches coming up. Keep in mind that the first night game is in just a couple of weeks versus Camden Catholic at 7 p.m. As the refs call the players in, they go to their sidelines. We're going to go to our starting 11s, presented by DJK Roofing, South Jersey's #1 roofing contractor. Over 200 5-star reviews online. Give them a free quote today, or actually get a free quote today from them at djkroofing.com. Regardless, though, for the Lindenwold Lions, the starting 11, as coached by Mr. Jason Snyder Jr., is Justin Miranda, number 17, Favor Ogbide, number 18, Jermaine Okeki, number 11, Diego Rodriguez, number 10. The goalie today is number 0, Brandon Martinelli. Jose Patino, number 15, Christian Lopez, number 20, Justin Acosta, number 9, number 8, Brian Cardenas, number 14, Exon Aguilar, number 7, Bayron Gadardo. If I am correct there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is correct. Let's flip the page over to the Audubon Green Wave and take a look at their starting 11 for today. For the Green Wave, it's the same matchup versus Paulsboro as it is today, as it is, if my paper will stop flopping in the wind. It's Tyler Wiltsey, Blaise LaFrance, Terry Herron, George Heller, Tony Giordano, Ben Cameron, Kaina Agona-Afere, Trent Bennell, RJ Homa, Hayden Wiltsey, and Andrew Tro as the goalkeeper. So as fans are filing in, the players are lining up on the far side of the field. We'll zoom into them, give them their spotlight, and have 80 exciting minutes of Green Wave soccer coming up next on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting.
smart. Like, if you really think about it, he just isn't smart when he's talking to me. He's like confused. He needs to get a job. Where's that speech
The teams meet in their pre-match huddles. Our opponent is going to shake the hand of one of the referees today. Here's today's, if I can get my camera stabilized, the weather report for today's match. I like to do one of these to give the fans at home a feel of what it's like in the stadium. Here at the Green Wave turf today, it's 81 degrees, where it feels like 81, with a 42% humidity, wind blowing west to northwest at 9 miles an hour. No real chance of rain, but I gotta say, I don't have high hopes for many of the games in the next couple of days, because it looks like it may be raining a lot, and I mean a lot, in the next couple of days, at least looking at the forecast. But of course, with New Jersey weather, it's so confusing to tell until it gets here, because obviously so many things change once the weather hits the Appalachian Mountains. It's definitely, let's say, hard to adjust, but oh, we got the wrong thing going on in there. And all right, Lindenwald and Audubon, the second home match for the Green Wave this year. They won 3-2 in overtime versus Woodbury. Wagner will be joining us very shortly as he is on his way from Gloucester. And right in front of us on the booth is 32 Hayden Wiltsey with his younger brother Tyler and Kaina Ugana Afere. The Lindenwald Lions, they'll stretch on their side of the field as they get ready for their third game of the year. Both teams 2-0 going into this one. As Wiltsey hops, so does Bantle. Everybody's got a little extra pep in their step today. Nice weather, a nice breeze, and a nice environment for an 80-minute match of soccer. Right at the front, a referee meets with Tyler. He rests the ball down on the center yellow line. And as we get ready to begin some Colonial Conference soccer, we'll see the referees. They will signal to each goalkeeper, make sure that they are ready. And we are underway. Tony Giordano coming in pretty hot there. Ben Cameron pushing off to him, and already some action right at midfield at the start here as Kaina meets with Lindenwald's number 7, which will be Brian Guadardo. Nice throw. Already a kick for Hayden Wiltsey. 45 seconds in. That didn't take long. He kicks it over the middle off the head of Bantle, and he's got a shot, but it is blocked by the Lindenwald goalkeeper, Diego Rodriguez. Excuse me, Brandon Martinelli. So the offsides call, and that one is pointed out to us from one of our lovely fans. And kicked in the air by Lindenwald, brought back down to earth off the chest of freshman Ben Cameron, as it spun around by the aforementioned Rodriguez, who kicks it out towards Andrew Troe, the starting goalie today for the Green Wave, who saves it off his left. Troe, in the 8-0 win on Monday versus the Paulsboro Raiders, only recorded 4 saves, while Paulsboro's goalie had 12, so only 16 combined saves in the game, but at the same time, Paulsboro's goalie had to do a lot more work saving that ball from the goal post, whatever you want to call it. As I said in the pregame presented by DJK Roofing, the boys and girls teams combined to beat Paulsboro on Monday 17-0. The girls actually outscored the fellas, so it was quite the spectacle indeed. But this will not be an 8-0 game, I can almost assure you that, considering how competitive these teams are and how evenly matched they have been over the last couple of years. From the corner, corner. This will be, looks like number 14, Mr. Exon Aguilar. That one is a short kick off to the left side, out to Justin Miranda. And that one is off to the right. Trow didn't even have to dive or lunge for that one. Jason Snyder Jr. expressing his frustrations about 2.5 minutes in. You can hear him from the other side, but kicked in by LaFrance off the right shin of Lindenwald, number 13, just in the air, batted down. Also Ben Cameron going back out there is Justin Acosta. Back out to Acosta. Rebounded off of Faber Agbede as Matt Wagner. Grab your blue mic, my friend. Welcome.
Hi.
How was the commute?
Bad. I kind of overslept.
Oh. You told me you were going to be 5 to 10 minutes late. I'm thinking you had like some workout.
No, I woke up at like 3:15.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to get a shower.
The life of a high school graduate, folks. Or 3:45.
Well, I did have breakfast. So.
Yeah. You didn't miss much. Lindenwald and Audubon
I know. I was watching
scoreless.
the live stream. You started like 20 seconds before I got here.
Ah.
I was watching my car pull up on the live stream.
Huh.
I was.
I didn't see it.
See Andrew Trow starting today.
Batted in the air by Trow. He brings it down. Yeah, same lineup as yesterday for the Green Wave.
Looks like, if I'm correct, is that... who's that? Is that Ben right there?
That is Ben Cameron, as we said, the same lineup as Monday versus
Okay, good.
Paulsboro.
That's good.
Up in the air by Wiltsey. I was worried this morning because Wiltsey wasn't in my PE class, and now Kina gets
I
knocked.
might call that a hand, honestly.
It was an offsides call about 45 seconds in, but nothing else after that.
Yes, I got my song.
Yes, you got your
I
sign.
even
Is that why you were late?
No, I was late because I woke up. I still wouldn't have been here on time.
Well, of a free kick for Wiltsey. Off to the right and over the head of the goalie,
Just off
Martinelli.
the mark. A little high.
So what'd you get?
Tater tots and Sonic.
The tater tots at Sonic are not. Oh no, these things are hard as a rock.
No, they're banging.
Well, keeping the tradition of Monday, here's a corner kick back out to Bannell. Tony Giordano has the rebound up in the air to Ben Cameron off the head of Exon Aguilar. France is there to converge. Here is Wiltsey, who gets it on an offhand.
Come on, B-Wills.
And yes, okay. Worried about my equipment there more than the fans, but because the fans can catch a ball. My camera, my umbrella, they cannot catch a ball.
Hayden's moving really well for that angler drill.
Yeah, Hayden, I talked to him on Tuesday. He said that his goal was to play versus Lindenwald, and it seems like he's fulfilled that. He said that they're going to try to tape it up as much as possible. You can see, if you take a quick look, that
I can see it
that his foot is taped up. They have tape on the ankle there. We don't know what exactly happened. I don't even know if he knows exactly the injury that he obtained on Monday's 8-6 win over Paulsboro. But needless to say, with Hayden Wiltsey, you play the long game with him. You don't want to risk a further injury that takes him out for an extended period of time in his senior year.
This is true.
Because Audubon had 9 seniors
looks
last
like it might be a breakaway for
and here we
Kina.
go, Kina! Oh, we got another collision.
That's gonna, ooh. That's weird because his own player ran into the goalie, not even Kina. That's Coach Snyder, all right.
Coach Snyder for Lindenwald is heated. He is absolutely furious.
He's the best man in the world, but he gets so passionate.
Now the funny thing is, their own player ran into their own goalie, and the coach is complaining.
You might be complaining about the call. Look at this. Wow.
What?
Do we stop the clock for this or what?
It should be a stoppage.
He's basic. Wow.
Because they got an athletic trainer coming out. It's an injury, so it's
Yeah. Yeah, there's Tony Carbone. He'll walk out, and up and walking is number 17, Justin Miranda, who is not the goalie. It seems like the goalie, Brandon Martinelli, is fine.
The goalie took that like a champ.
But the head coach, Jason Snyder Jr., was absolutely heated.
It's a very different Lindenwald team than I saw last year, that's for sure.
Well, let me ask you this. What was the Lindenwald team you saw last year?
There was the same amount of kids really, but a lot of new faces, that's for sure.
Yeah, as we said, the starting 11 is Justin Miranda, Favor Ogbidi, Jermaine Okeki, Diego Rodriguez, Brandon Martinelli, Jose Patino, Christian Lopez, Justin Acosta, Brian Cardenas, Exxon Aguilar, and Bayron Guadardo.
Yeah, Trent? Yeah, Hayden? Okay, Tyler?
So already some drama in the first 7 minutes unofficially today. I mean, that is something. As here goes Hayden. Look out now, look out! Off the post, off the crossbar rather. And it goes over Martinelli and out of play.
That would have been a great goal.
That would have been a great goal. Would have been a very passionate goal as well. You need that you need that early energy. And Audubon had that versus Paulsboro. They had the early energy. Versus Woodbury, like I said, they played the long game. It took them a little while to get going, but eventually they did. And, it ended up working out in the end in a 3-2 overtime win. Now, you have to remember that Lindenwald's last game on Monday was also versus Woodbury, and it also went to overtime. This time it went to the second overtime, and Woodbury lost 1-0 to Lindenwald. So both teams going into this one 2-0, and both teams with something to prove. Lindenwald and Audubon, as that one will be rolled along the line and called as such from Justin Acosta up in the air. Coming back down, kind of leaps for it. Off of the chest of Bantle, now back out. He's outnumbered 2-1 by Lindenwald. Now kicked out and over to LaFrance, who deflects it off of his shin. Tony and Terry Heron going after it. Tripping a little bit is the freshman Cameron. Now back out to Ogbidi. And that one is a strong kick by Ben Cameron to thwart the thread. Hayden Wiltsey will do more of that, as that's up in the air, brought down by Aguilar, who's been a name on defense we've seen a lot of today. And Andrew Trout saves it from any potential danger. Up in the air. A short kick falling just shy of the yellow circle there. Now that one's up in the air, knocked back down by Aguilar. He's got a bunch of Green Wave players bringing it to him, as Hayden Wiltsey getting some amazing footwork there. It's an abracadabra right there and up in the air, bringing it back down. But George Eller's not quitting either. He's getting that thing all the way to the Lindenwald sideline and out of play. So a long battle is thwarted, and now the ball will be thrown back in by Audubon's own Trent Bennell.
Yeah, Trent?
Thrown off to the side. And that one will probably be a corner kick. You're just loving those tater tots.
I gotta hold the mic away so they don't hear me.
I guess that's fair, but I'm gonna let the whole world know that you're eating Sonic tater tots, and that's why you were late.
That's not the order.
I'm gonna assume it's smoking. Wiltsey kicks it from his left foot.
Sorry, I'm an intern.
And doesn't get it.
I'm an intern. I don't get paid for it, so I don't have to.
Neither do I.
No. You get intern too. Sorry. You get promotions.
That's true. This will be another corner kick. Wiltsey. Attempt number 2 is another swing and miss, but Tyler Wiltsey's not done yet. He's working on the side, and no.
Yeah, Trent? Yeah, Trent?
And Trent Bennell might not have a voice by halftime, because he is giving the pep talk of his life. Now coming in will be Caro Reyes. What's that? I don't think that. I mean, Trent was very vocal versus Paulsboro, so I thought the trend would continue.
I know the basketball Trent's a very passionate.
Yeah, I thought it was Trent.
And he always, right by your side. He's a great friend, a great teammate.
Well, here is
Great competitor.
George Heller getting it back over.
Very great.
Battling hard with Christian Lopez, heading towards the left side, and be out of play. Limping a little bit on that one is Lopez. He might have gotten crossed up on the ball.
I think he was the guy that went out. Damn.
I felt like that was a result of the play, though. He wasn't limping beforehand. Battling is Heron and Lindenwald's number 11, Jermaine Okaki. This will be thrown in by the man that has given me his approval to call him the Blazer, Blaise LaFrance. I mean, it's a fun play on words.
So, Dan.
Yes.
How come Gabe McCracken's not playing today?
So, I'm not exactly sure. I think it may just be a rest/performance thing. I'm not sure. Maybe the feelings are still a little sour after the Woodbury game where he had some mistakes that maybe Thomas said he thought needed to have Tro start for a couple of games. So that one is wide and well over. Subs coming in for Lindenwald. That will be number 1, which will be Isaac Portillo. And also number 15, which will be Hendrik Guerrero. Line drive kick, but the whistle is blown before RJ Homa could retrieve it. They're going to give it back to Blaise LaFrance. I think maybe Tro jumped the gun a little early. I'm going to need to bring a hat to all these games. I'm at the point where my hair's starting to get in my eyes, but...
I'm hearing a lot of crying today.
You're hearing a lot of crying?
Yeah, from you.
Oh, from me. Oh, come on. Up in the air, and the wind is going to bring this one almost backwards. And a backspin plays a huge role and sends that ball back into the stands. Actually, over the stands. He almost set up a great shot for Miranda, but didn't get it. Now back out to Portillo. Isaac Portillo stopped by Favor Agbidi. And
Nice throw! Great stop!
That means we'll be playing two teams that are the Lions this year.
yeah, Gloucester Lions, the common name. They also, I believe, use the Detroit Lions logo, which I've always found.
The Gloucester Lions.
It's funny, they use the Detroit Lions logo as their first and the secondary.
Yeah, Lindenwald uses. Oh, we got a whistle blown as we have a player down. Lindenwald.
Yeah, as I was saying, Lindenwald.
Yeah, Lindenwald's got a player down.
Also use like their own.
Did you ever resume the time?
I did, and it's now stopped again. Is that his favor? Agbidi.
I love their coach. I swear, he reminds me of
There
so
is
much.
Snyder is just ticked.
Yeah.
I don't know what the issue is. Favor is walking off fine. He said something along the lines of, "I'm not putting up with that."
I think he said something to the coach. Or not a ref.
Well, now he's yelling at the player that just walked off the field and stopped the clock with an injury.
Probably said something to somebody.
Yeah. Because it seemed like Hayden and Favor Agbidi had some words. Okay, so
Pardon.
I see that Audubon Green Wave Soccer is now sponsored by Maury Povich because we have possibly just the most vocal performance I've ever seen from a coach. I mean, nothing against him, but I'm just surprised, very surprised.
He will.
If there's a way to if there is a way to pump up your players,
Yeah, he's
It's
just
not that.
yeah.
I swear, I wish I had a coach like that.
You do. Tom said he's just like that in some games.
Oh no! I don't mean for soccer. I mean for like life coach.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, here is Justin Miranda.
the perfect one.
He's gonna
Damn,
kick
we're
this one.
on the course too now.
What do you mean by that?
Who's behind you? Behind me.
Up in the air, batted off the head of Aaron Bedardo. That one will avoid going into the junkyard, as we call it, the space behind the Audubon field. Kicks back out to kind of Afere, and Lindenwald might get possession back with
Have you
Portillo.
ever asked him if that's how you say his last name?
Pretty sure it is. That's how it's been announced. And I asked him, and I'm 99% sure that is correct. Tro saves it by the skin of his teeth as he stands there, gets ready to punt. Comes back down.
Yeah, Trey. Yeah, Tyler. Tyler, with your hand.
Look at Tyler. Oh!
Whoa!
We got our... And Banel slammed the ground with his hands.
Lock it in.
Presumptive anger, probably. And that's what happens in soccer. The emotions sometimes overpower your best judgment. And, that's the name of the game. It happens in every single sport.
Same
He's
here.
trying to get ahead.
Yeah.
Wiltsey with another free kick off the head of Ugonna, and so close.
All right, that happened too.
See, Tomasetti is vocal, and you can hear him from this side of the field. And not to say that there's anything wrong with that. To be a powerful coach, you need to have that strong voice and that strong public presentation to be able to communicate to your players in a way that conveys tone and emotion and intent.
Yeah, Trent.
As that one is blocked, and that was out, or at least it looked like it, and now it is.
It was up.
Banel throws this one hard off to the left side. Up in the air by LaFrance.
Okay, nice. Right pass. Oh! Yeah, hit it!
And there's another trip.
Get up. You gotta
You
get
get
up.
away with these triple down, I see. Come on now.
Yellow card. Snyder just told his kids to clean it up. He displayed a yellow card.
That was the ref.
They say left side or right side, left. Please,
Oh, I know he... Oh, okay. Are you sure that's the ref that said clean it
Yeah,
up?
the ref said clean it up.
No, that's Snyder.
That's Snyder.
I know his
That
voice.
is Snyder.
So last year I know his voice anywhere.
I mean, I don't know what you do here. I mean...
What do you mean? No, it's just the kids are playing dirty. Lindenwold.
Yeah,
The
and,
ref told them they had to clean up.
yeah, and they should. There's nothing that condones,
This is a shot that he very well sink in one.
and maybe that will send a message.
Hope so. Send a message to Lindenwold, hey, we're not playing today.
Or at least not playing around.
That's one.
Yeah, like, yeah, you gotta play. Aiden lines it up.
As I said, he can very well.
Nice call, Matt Wagner!
First goal of the senior season.
Hayden Wiltsey, his first goal as a senior, and if not physically, it mentally sends a message that Audubon is not here to joke around or fib. Multiple let's goes from the Audubon side. That is one way to do it. 1-0. Just about 19 minutes on our clock unofficially. Keep in mind that things can change, and our clock is never atomically correct. So we try to keep it as close as we can. It's been off by a couple minutes before, but it gives you a general idea of how far along we are in the game. At least we try to. That one gets by Brandon Martinelli for Wiltsey's first goal of the year for the Green Wave in his senior year.
I never really. Yeah, I mean.
Play soccer next. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Well, now
So there's like.
another player, Trent Banel, got tripped up a little bit there.
Why don't you start playing? Couldn't hurt.
Sure, I do want to try for a while.
Just start playing now.
I won't.
Blaise LaFrance lines up right around midfield.
What your last year was?
I'm wrong. Trent makes George get back. Nice, Trent.
Now Trent gets back up on his feet
Good,
just
RJ.
like that. RJ battling
Nice.
with number 15, Mr. Patino.
Nice, Trent.
Patino. Locked in the air and out of play. Decent amount of fans in attendance. Still some room on the grass turf. Probably around, I wouldn't say 100 people, but close to 50, 75. Actually,
That's a very, very high estimate, Dan.
I'm not a very good counter, let's say
More
that.
like 30.
Maybe. All right, count the lawn chairs as entities. Count the lawn chairs as entities, and we'll be fine.
We're not counting the players here.
Yeah, but they are here. They're in attendance.
JV has a game today, it looks like.
Yeah, JV was here. There was a fella that came up to me and asked me where the JV field was, and I said, it's not here.
JV player doesn't know where JV field is? That's
Yeah, Hayden.
Well, it's the first game.
Yes, Ben. Great breakup.
That one was broken up, kicked out by Lindenwald. It's number 7, who was not... actually, no, that is Vera and Godardo. Up in the air.
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, Trent.
Picked up by Caro Reyes. Now Miranda trying to fight hard. He's outnumbered 3-1, although it is taken down by Brian Cardenas.
Yep.
Cardenas?
Terrell's telling you, Terrell's a beast out there.
Hopefully I'm not bad luck.
Don't ever think that.
Unofficially about 22 minutes in, and the ref is running in for another player down for Lindenwald.
That's 3.
3 players down, yeah. Well, not at the same time, but I can't tell who that is by first glance. That's number 17, Justin Miranda. He's limping on his left leg.
Not good with a lot of injuries when you don't have a lot of subs.
No.
Might have to come get some of the JV kids out there.
They don't have that many guys on the bench.
But they have a whole JV team, though.
Yeah, and are they playing Audubon right now?
I would think so, considering if the JV team's not here, they're fine.
Yeah. Let's resume play. 22 minutes now.
Yeah, George. Yeah, Trent. Yeah, Terrell.
Aaron. Back out the Hayden.
Nice, Hayden.
Caro Reyes going out forward. He kicks it off to the right side. Fools Heron a little bit. Now comes out to number 12, Christian Valentango, one of the new subs in the ball game. Faber Agvidi gets out for it. He was injured earlier. Now he's back in. Coming off.
Nice, RJ.
And goes off to the Audubon sideline.
And Coach Snyder gets a little bit of that.
Snyder gets that ball.
Yeah, RJ. Good hustle, Hayden. Good hustle, Tyler. Good hustle, Tyler. We go, Terry.
Has to get it out because he was outnumbered like 4-1, 5-1, and now we have Blaise LaFrance down.
Let's go, Wade.
Portillo running hard versus Wiltsey.
Yeah,
Straight out.
To the other
Tyler
Wiltsey.
Wiltsey kicks it off to the left side, deflects some of that momentum up straight in the air, perpendicular.
Yes, George.
Blaise LaFrance coming down, tried to get it out to George Heller, but he could not do so.
Nice pressure, George. Here, kind of. Yeah, Tyler.
Portillo now has it off the
Nice
head
hair.
of Heron, who deflects it off to the side. Now taken in by favor of Agbidi.
This is road, and he's ready for it.
Yeah, George.
He is very ready for it to come to him at any time.
Oh, they got Gabe running the sides.
Yeah, Gabe's running the sides on the other side. Does it have to be a rostered player? I don't think so.
It doesn't have to be like.
Oh yeah.
Jason's running.
Yeah, Quincy on the sidelines.
It's Asen.
What did you say?
It's Asen, not
Oh, okay.
Quincy.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I don't know the family tree.
Stop, Drew. Stop, boys. We're talking.
My apologies.
Hey. Go.
Bounced over Giordano.
Yeah, Trent.
Look at Trent. He's getting himself some action in there.
Yeah, RJ. Yeah, Ty. Yeah, RJ.
That one's out of play. Going to be chased down by 15. Hendrick Guerrero. You're watching coverage of Audubon Green Wave Soccer here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. If you have any questions or comments about today's broadcast, drop me a line at the Dan Wilkins Show at gmail.com. Any sponsorship inquiries should also go to that email address, as Lindenwald kicks it out at it off the head of Bannell, but it'll be kicked out back towards
Terry. Yeah, Terry. In.
Portillo with a hand on the ground, and it's out.
Yeah, Trent.
We do have sponsorships open for
Yeah,
the 2022 fall season and the 2023 spring season with baseball. It's $50 for one sport, $75 for two, and $125 for all three. Maybe a little more, and you get yourself a special segment on the show.
Yeah, True.
Probably got a foot or two in the air and saves that one from being any trouble. Tro up in the air. Wow, this one is high in the air. Comes back down.
Yeah, Hayden.
Hayden puts this ball in no man's land. He tries to keep it off the line, which he does successfully, at least for now. He's fighting hard with Emilio Patino, and this one will go out of play, I think, and it will. George Heller had a better angle on that than I could, so he ends up losing out on that opportunity. Now it'll be thrown in by Lindenwald's number 8 up in the air.
See, the only problem with Hassan is that he doesn't have as much speed as somebody like RJ.
Right.
Nothing bad about that. Like, I mean, he's great footwork. Hassan is really good footwork. He doesn't have like best speed.
There is Hassan Kasich into the game. Turkish American project. I should say project, the product. There we go. Sometimes you got to think of the right words to say in a broadcast. A lot of noise today in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Somebody's like dragging tin cans or something.
Somebody's got itch.
But thrown in by Trent Bannell, sliding is Herron, or rather jumping over to sliding player is Herron. Now Ufere outnumbers 3-1 on the defense. Portillo takes his time, bats this one in the air, coming down towards LaFrance is running hard. He's towards the line, and it is out. He will throw it in though. Actually, no. Van Cameron will throw this one in his place.
Smart decision.
Give him the opportunity.
No.
That one's out. Right. That is true as well, yes.
Yeah, Trent.
Trent?
Yeah, sources tell me.
Sources? Which
And
sources?
even himself has said Nick Lodgers will be returning to play soccer.
Yeah, please.
No, Nick Lodgers will be returning this next coming week.
Oh, I thought he quit.
He did, and now he's returning.
Wow. That's news.
What?
Nick Colodros is
Nick
returning.
Colodros,
Is what?
Nick Colodros is coming back to play
who
soccer.
stepped away from
Really?
soccer to focus on baseball. Now he's
Amazing.
returning. So
He was a really good player too. He was
He
called
was.
up to varsity last year.
Oh, I always thought he was good.
As a freshman, he was called up.
that year.
Really?
Simon Kasich gets some action in there as Wiltsey gets the opportunity out to Kaina. And batted in the air. Kaina gets down, gets back up again. Whistle blown, and a handball is called.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty kick because it was in the box, it looks like. Forgot about that.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Let's see.
No, he made one earlier today. He's going to get his second goal today.
We'll see. On the left side of your screen.
Guessing top left.
Top left, you're thinking he's going to shoot it?
I'm thinking he's going to shoot it. Is that curve on the shot? It depends which way he's going. Looks like right now he's going to line up and kick it.
Trying to outsmart Martinelli. He got it! That's a goal for the Waves. Yes, there you go, my friend. Hayden Wiltsey with his second goal of the day. He has not stopped yet or since. And that will make it 2-0. But we have ourselves a 2-goal game almost entirely thanks to
I
Hayes
just noticed
from
the other
our
day.
senior.
You did not tell me there was a game on a Saturday at 4 p.m.
When is this?
Woodstown.
I don't remember that being on Saturday.
I have the schedule on my phone.
Okay. Well, I put the day of the week on it.
It says Saturday at 4 p.m.
Right.
It's a very, very fun time I'm going to have.
For sure. Are you gonna be tired?
No, not just that. I mean, Saturdays are, never mind, I won't speak about that.
Oh, we got
Nice throw.
Saturdays are heavy lifting days.
right for you. Yes.
No, not even just that. I try it. I go a bunch of workouts.
Sure you do.
Huh?
Sure you do.
I do. So on Saturdays, I usually my dad's recently got stuff.
Oh,
Nice throw.
by the skin of his teeth.
Just this much.
Yeah. Well, you can't see it, but yeah. Yeah.
Clearly
there you
saw
go.
it rubbed against.
This much.
It rubbed against his. Rubbed against the goalpost.
Right.
Goalpost is what, maybe 6 inches wide.
Yeah.
So, luckily his body was covering the inside of the goal, so I don't think it would have went in either way.
Right. You stand so close to me.
Because I can't see because you're standing in front of me.
Corner kick. Reyes.
Good job by Kaina getting that out.
Down to number 3, Mr. Hernandez. Emilio Hernandez. Up in the air by Heron. Back down to Kasich. Reyes fighting hard.
Now, who did they take out of the game? Is the question.
In the air.
Who did they take out? Trent? Looks like it.
Awesome. I don't see it anywhere.
Looks like they took him out, put RJ back in.
Nice.
A little
Cameron
breather.
with
He's
a
been
high
running
hit.
hard. Been running hard.
Also, by the way, if you were looking at me all in pregame, I was wearing the Pearl Jam shirt. That is because Tomasetti will be leaving this match at its immediate conclusion to attend a Pearl Jam concert in Camden at BB&T Pavilion. I wish I could go, but it was like $400 for tickets.
I wouldn't pay to go see that for the thing.
Tell that to Tomasetti. Tell that to his face.
I have.
Not for everybody. That one's kicked out to the right side by Tyler Wilson.
I've always made jokes about Tom Teddy liking Pearl Jam.
In all fairness,
The funny thing is, you'll never hear him play it in his office. He's always playing Queen.
well,
Every time you go in his office, he's always playing Queen.
Pearl Jam does have some language
So
in
does
their
Queens.
songs. Maybe not as much.
Not as much, but they have a tad bit.
And also, it's his office. Let him play what he wants. It's his office. His
Yeah,
music is
speaking up. There's something to say, speaking up.
Yeah, and here is Will C with a kick that fooled me off to the right side, off to Blaise LaFrance. He's going to try to score, not quite.
No, I
Isaac
think he was trying to
Portillo
send it
is
in. I don't
down,
know
maybe
about
trying to set
scoring.
something up off the head of Giordano. Portillo struggling to get up. He gets up okay, though, after I said that statement. Gets out of play. It seems like the tensions maybe have lessened now that Audubon has gotten 2 goals to their name today.
I wouldn't let that hold you there, because we were up 2-0 against Lindenwald last year, and they scored a goal and put the pressure on for the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah. I meant just tensions between players being dirty and stuff like that. Just was so prevalent in the first 20 minutes or so, has seemed to have subsided.
How much time was it now?
34-29 officially. But this, nice deflection there by Lindenwald, number 15, which is Hendrik Guerrero, and that one is out of play.
It's going to be Audubon.
They'll reverse.
Move it up the field a little more.
In the air. RJ got a piece of it. Look at Hassan. He was going. Not quite.
Yeah.
Off the front of George Heller. The front section.
Nice plays.
Blaise LaFrance. Down he goes. He gets back up. And off the front of Christian Lopez. They're still going after it.
Him right now.
Yeah. And here he goes. Nice. And he will get up without a problem. I mean, he just kept coming and coming just so fast towards the goalie that I didn't know if he was going to be able to block him, but he was able to do it. And made 2-0 games.
Great job by Tro today, the record today.
I mean, I pick up the gauge mistakes and all that, man. He's what's
Andrew Tro is proving, maybe not proving for the season, but proving for this situation that
he might be the one.
He might be the one, and that's
very well.
That one is out of play.
You know, I like the basketball too, though. We have like slides, like
We have right
that's like a
now
one center right there. It's up, it's down.
Tro, a junior class of 24, just like myself. You can see Blaise tying his shoe. Continues to tie his shoe, and now he finally got it.
You want to make sure your shoes are tight.
Oh, yeah. No, I know.
Ankle support, and it also helps you kick the ball better.
Yeah. He immediately wanted to look for an advantage there. He was maybe signaling for. I think that's what he was signaling for, or at least petitioning for. This will be a PK. Shot off by number 10, Diego Rodriguez. Actually,
So it might, no, it's going to be one of those doubles that you don't know who's going to shoot it. It looks like it's going to be 7.
no, it will be Rodriguez, and it is blocked like a great wall
Now
of
it'll be
China.
7.
Now it will be number 7, Mr. Bayron Guerrero. I mean, that thing was blocked so loud it had a thud to it.
What Sean Clark was going to do.
Yeah, Sean Clark is in the game, I believe.
I'm not sure who
Yes, he
subbed
is.
in for.
I don't know either.
I subbed in for Ben. Is Ben in still?
No, Ben is in the backfield. Speaking of Ben, he's going to kick this one to my left.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. 2-0.
Kasich deflects it, but leaves the ball open for Lindenwald to take advantage of, and that one will go out towards the seats again.
Dead at hit.
Probably will be coming up on halftime shortly.
Except for them? Yep. He tries to bust too. Okay.
Sliding in, colliding with LaFrance is Rodriguez.
I love it. go. Nice song. There you go. Nice.
Still rolling towards midfield on the far end. Clark bats it up off the head of Homa. Keeps it going to Hayden. Hayden gets a nice move there. Even though he was outnumbered on defense, he had the ball for a good spot there on the line. Thrown in hard by Favor. A lot of convergence in the front lines.
Nice song. Go, Clark. What's on? There we go.
Out to Favor.
Help, you a little help. There we go.
He'll get a little help, and Tro misses it, but it will go past the turn, as we call it.
Looks like they're going to bring Trent and Casey in.
Yeah, Trent and Casey Cameron are coming in.
As a ball just landed on my arm.
Use the foot.
Let it stink.
Let's think. It's over his head. Alright, our clock is definitely running over a little bit, so we'll stop that there.
Is it at 40?
Yeah, it's at 40, so I stopped it there, but we're still running. Still running, still rolling. Lining up on the screen is Clark Loshi. Cameron is nice shot there by Favor, but to no avail. And we got a play on the far side of the field.
I've been working on a sponsorship for you, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Phoenix Suns. I emailed them. Why wouldn't you want them?
Because I know you're fibbing.
No, I actually emailed them.
I've got a big game.
I emailed them myself. Not that they'll
off
ever
the
respond.
foot.
I know, right? I've always done that with 600 players. He haven't gotten back soon.
Kicked in the air by Heron. This one's going to go a long way out to Snyder Jr. Eller gets it out. They're still rolling hard.
Tyler's a breakaway.
Yeah, Tyler's on a breakaway. He keeps on rolling, but he gets stopped. The ball also stops dead in its path. Like it just lost some inertia or something. And
I don't know how that was green, but okay.
up by Eller.
No, it was all green. They said, but George wasn't even here to comment. He kicked it out. How was your field hockey game yesterday, Dan?
That's tomorrow.
That was
That's tomorrow.
yesterday.
Yesterday was on the road.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's what I
Dan.
asked. You didn't do yesterday's?
I only do home games for Phil.
Wait, Dan. When's it tomorrow?
Tomorrow should be 3:45. I forget who they're playing. It's Sterling, and down goes Wiltsey. He puts his hands in the air, his arms in the air.
I'll be there, Dan.
They're going to line up for another PK, this time with Bayron Guerrero. Still no.
Right.
Hang on to that one at least. Our clock must have run way over.
Either that or the refs are letting it run for some reason.
They're not. I don't know why they would.
I've seen them.
Like intentionally, or somebody lost time?
Somebody lost time.
there you go. That answers that question. Halftime, the star of the show so far has been Mr. Hayden Wilson, the 2023 senior.
Looks like he'll be earning it today.
Yeah, he got 2 PKs, so as long as everything holds the same, that may be our player of the game by Motto Growth. So we'll see what happens. We'll wait 10 minutes. We'll take a break. We'll get a drink of water. We'll be right back. 2-0 Green Wave after 40.
Brian Tucker. Brian Tucker.
All right, we're at halftime here from Green Wave Park. 2-0 Green Wave over the Lindenwald Lions. Beautiful day here from the turf. And Hayden Wiltsey has been the star of the show. Both goals scored by the 2023 senior Wiltsey. As the Green Wave break from their huddle, Lindenwald still getting a stern talking to, if you will, from their head coach, Snyder Jr. But, you know, the story of this game has been two unbeaten teams so far this year. Now, 2 games is not a good precedent on whether to decide whether a team is good. I would argue that 3 or 4, maybe even 5 games is not a good precedent for how good a team is over the course of the season. But Audubon and Lindenwald both showing some promise, but now heads are colliding. Tensions are building. And this is where we have the 2-0 game that we currently have ourselves in. We have 3 minutes of soccer left. It is Dan Matt Wagner here at Lindenwold Broadcasting here at the Turf. Mine tomorrow we have our first field hockey broadcast here on Lindenwold Broadcasting with Sterling. The Sterling High School will be playing versus Audubon in our first field hockey podcast. Audubon gets ready to take the field. They will be lining up right behind me here. Lindenwald now standing, getting ready to get back to work. So I guess we should also get back to work. Matt, I'll give you your mic, and we will get underway very shortly. Is it here?
Yeah, it's here.
I'm not coming at field hockey games. No, I ain't know anybody on that team. I'm not coming here.
I don't know.
Well, the fun.
Even better. I'm definitely not coming there. What do you mean it's not here? It is here.
No, it's at the field.
Sure.
Yes.
Why wouldn't they just play it here if there's no game?
I think that it's too big of a field, to be honest.
They play here on the night games.
Yeah, that's
To be completely honest with you, I have no idea. But there's Audubon meeting in their circle.
Different things happen. Yeah, how far does this field line pick up then?
Probably like 100 yards or so. So it's
So if Tom say talks in here.
Oh no, the width of the field is definitely not 100 yards, maybe 30 or 40. There's RJ Homa off to our.
RJ?
He heard me. He gave me a smile. But
Mr.
kind of on the front line when we have Hayden and Tyler having some brotherly love right there, having a good conversation. All smiles from the Audubon side, and from the Lindenwald side, maybe a bit more of a serious tone. But the goalie Martinelli will go to his position. Andrew Tro's been waiting there, and we've been waiting to resume the second half. Here from Audubon, 2-0 after 40. We have 40 left. Meeting on the front line is Diego Rodriguez, along with Jermaine Okeke, and we wait for a signal. And there's a conversation between, there was a quick conversation between Faber Agbidi and the ref, and he just kind of put up his arms and shrugged. I don't know if he had a complaint or what, but
Maybe a little conflict or something.
all right, let's get this thing started. This party started again.
We're having a party without me?
And already the ball's out of play. So Trent Banner will throw this one in.
As I said before, though, Dan, remember for the interviews that we do?
Yeah.
Now, today, in this case, yes, it's definitely even though it's 2 goals. But remember, we had people with multiple goals last game. We didn't interview them.
Yeah, because
But this game, it's Hayden right now.
yeah, I don't think that we interviewed Hayden beforehand. Like
We were supposed to interview Hayden against
Gloucester Catholic.
Yes, we were supposed to interview him against Gloucester Catholic, but we ended up with Ben Cameron, who spoke like 2 words the whole entire interview.
Yeah, no, I sit across from him at period 5.
And who do we interviewed somebody else after that?
Tyler Wilson.
Yes,
we
we
talked
did.
about his commitment to Rutgers University. There's Mr. Wiltsey right there. No, that's not him. That's Banel.
No, there's Mr. Wiltsey, number 1.
Yeah, I know, but Banel took up the focus on my camera.
Trying to do a little breakaway here.
Got it! He's got it!
Yeah, baby! Yes, Tyler!
Make that 3 on the day. Tyler Wiltsey
What's
with
that,
his
5
5th
for the
goal
year?
of the season. They will
Yeah,
go back
Tyler!
to the start line, back where they started, and now with a little more cushion to add on to their resume today. Skips past Martinelli on the far left of the goalpost.
Now, what
and that
you
makes
see,
it
Dan?
3-0.
You'll see the JV show up when their game's over.
Ah, yes.
Because they're supposed to show up to the varsity game as soon as their game's over.
Right, to support their team. And also possible playing time.
Exactly.
Playing in 2 games on the same day. What's this, a doubleheader? But unofficially 41-45. So a very quick goal from Trent Bennell.
No, that was Tyler.
Excuse me, Tyler Wiltsey.
Yeah, please!
Running around like a merry-go-round. It's
So Trent does have a goal, right?
there's Heller.
Trent
That
Bennell does have a goal this season, doesn't he?
I believe so. Maybe versus Paulsboro. Really thrown in on a bounce to favor. Oh,
Bad decision to get in there. Just gave him a free corner kick.
yeah. Wrong place, wrong time, really.
I think he heard Tyler coming on and he just got a little nervous and kicked it out.
Possibly.
Not thinking which direction to kick it.
Yeah, true!
We'll get ready for a corner kick. Right side of your screen, maybe a fleck by now, but oh, he fakes it off to the left side, off to LaFrance, who stops, starts again out to Wiltsey. He'll look for the nearest open man, but now Lindenwald has that possession back. Although, maybe not for long, because look at this. Look what's developing here. Convergence right around the far side of the field as there is another shot that misses to the left. A nice diving save, though, by Martinelli. Oh, up in the air. Batted by Rodriguez. Diego Rodriguez. Back out to favor. Down goes Kina. He rolls once, gets back up with no problem. The last thing you want is another injury. And that ball will roll out of play.
Wait, does Lindenwold come back here playing? Yeah.
I think we go to them, don't we?
I believe so, yes. Off to the left. Oh, Tro
Nice throw!
is able to save himself from almost disaster and
No way!
recoup that one in. Right towards the line, it will roll well out before anybody can get even close to it. Thrown in past Caro Reyes.
Nice, kinda! Yeah, Ty! Yeah, Ty, here we go, RJ! Yeah, George! RJ!
RJ trying to fight hard with favor. Doesn't get it. Unofficially about 45 minutes in here from the Green Wave turf.
Well, how many more? Like 30 more minutes or something like
Up in the air. And off toward the Lindenwald sideline. That's a Corteo. Thrown in by Hendrik Guerrero. Here he goes.
Yeah, RJ! Working.
Swing and miss. Up in the air. Out towards midfield. Knocked down by Jermaine. Kasich. Rather Heller trying to get a piece of it. Joe has to come in and get it. He's already got more saves today than he did on Monday.
Well, that was in a very hard game to get saves for.
Oh yeah, only had 4 saves on Monday versus Paulsboro, while their opposing goalie McManus had 12 to his name. Look out here. Oh,
Almost
get it.
trying to set him up for Trent.
Definitely trying to set him up there.
Straight up ball right
That
there.
is straight up.
Ooh, taking that to the head.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly the best
He might not be prepared for school tomorrow.
I love this guy. I do.
I sat way up yesterday.
Love this guy. Oh, yeah. By far. You should be our basketball coach. Oh, varsity. Same with his.
In the air. We'll see.
Ooh, this guy skyrocketed through that.
Good, George.
Nice, George. Yeah, Gerald!
Dan, you know what's always funny to me?
What's that?
The really tiny kids that have to, like, tuck their shirts in.
Yeah.
And they're, like, just feel, like, really baggy.
I know.
It's always funny.
Do they give them like one size fits all jersey?
No,
Probably
no,
do.
no.
That's
No,
to do
they
with our
don't.
freshmen.
They don't.
They'll do that?
No.
That's to
So-
do with our freshman basketball.
What they'll do is they'll, to whatever sizes there are, that's what numbers you get to pick from.
Ah.
So he probably ended up getting pulled up to varsity. So he probably got a jersey that's a little big for him.
Makes sense.
Oh, just high.
Right.
That was a very nice play. Yeah, he got a little tight.
So many players getting together for this one. Terry Herron trying to get this out, but it ends up landing right back in Lindenwald's lap. Reyes gets it bounced off the favor.
I can't wait to see a Sean goal.
I didn't see that.
Terry Herron trying to get a little jiggy with it and doesn't do so. Tried to get it off the heel of his foot, while also having it, pointed up backwards.
Yeah, RJ?
Oh, this one's running hard. Reyes will have to run hard, but he won't get there in time. Here's Heller.
Yeah, George? Yeah, RJ?
Is not out. Clark. A collision and a half with Brian Cardenas.
So a little farther up than that.
You hear what the ref said?
No.
He said, "I've been doing this way too long. You ain't tricking me." That is hilarious.
That is great.
Now it's off the back of the head of Giordano.
That's great. Hey, D-Wilkes.
But
No?
it's
Not sure what happened there.
yeah, it hit off the back of the head of Giordano, and then a whistle was blown immediately
I
after.
think it was off.
Might have been. You know what? It probably was. If you look back at the footage, yeah. Yeah. This will be a shot for favor. Yeah, that's yeah.
You never just yeah.
Tried to intervene there, and now Tony getting his foot into the
Clark
game.
is like the type of kid that it seems like he drinks about 7 Red Bulls a day.
Yeah.
The energy he has.
He's got a lot of energy, but a lot of it's real. Yeah, it's off to the side.
No, I'm not saying that he actually drinks Red Bulls. I'm saying like
He's got enough energy to.
yeah, it looks like a kid that has drank like 10 Red Bulls and then
like somebody on a constant sugar rush.
Yeah. It's like he doesn't run out of energy.
Yeah, here's LaFrance. He's going to kick it from the goal. Throw standing to his left. Liner sent back. Audubon rejects your proposition. Look at him go. Look at him go. I mean, he's got himself a great opportunity right now. Here he goes. He's still moving along. It's going to be Trent Bennell who will throw this one in. Up in the air. Look out now. Look out. Look out. Lindenwald gets it out of play. Heron knocks it down.
Nice,
good old cranium. It's out of play.
Who they got Hayden pulled out right now?
Yeah, looks like it.
He might be out until something happens.
Yeah.
It's probably the best decision with his ankle.
Yeah.
He's done enough already, guys.
With the 3-0 lead, it is probably more safe to do that.
Sorry, yeah. I mean that. Think about it. He's already got the first 2 goals. You know what I mean?
And now it's up in the air and bouncing. Kasich misses it. So does everybody else on the field.
Let's get that little boost.
And who do we play next then?
That's a good question. I actually kind of
Yeah, I'll
forget.
get up. Gotcha.
Check NJ High School scores for me.
Lindenwald
Yeah,
puts
check on
their
that one
hands up
Sunday.
in unison looking for a handball. They got it. And actually, we have a player down.
Let's just go. Is it Audubon?
Yes.
Oh, kind of.
I can't tell.
Hopefully it's kind of.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of.
So we get up though. So
I think she might.
Right. It's down, and he will be lifted up by his teammates.
So they're gonna send Tyler
He's
out.
limping on his left leg. He's being held. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Something just sparked.
He's had a history of ankle issues. So
Yeah, something just sparked, and he felt a great shot of pain there. We'll see if he can still walk off the field. He's trying to do it without any assistance.
looks like he just tweaked it. Okay.
Yeah, Tomasetti and Giordano trying to help him.
See, now he's walking a little more.
Maybe he just needed a little break. I don't know, but
probably just tweaked it, a little quick pain, and then it goes away after a while.
yeah. Keep in mind, sometimes the adrenaline just gets to you. It really does.
Okay, so we play Friday. We play Gateway away.
Gateway away
Okay.
on Friday.
Oh,
So 3 games this
Are we
week.
carpooling that day, Dan?
I don't know. Do you want to?
Kinda.
Okay.
It's actually next Tuesday.
There you go. Gloucester City on Tuesday.
I'm gonna have a lot of energy that day.
You're gonna have a lot of energy.
I'm
Okay.
going to 10 coffees for that game.
Kicked up in the air off towards the coach's table, but still in play. Now the ball is stopped. All of its momentum has been erased. Speaking of momentum, look who's got a whole lot of it. It's Tyler Wiltsey, but the ball is...
The ball doesn't have the momentum that he does.
Trambano going to throw it in. Bounce off the left side of his face. Favor. Strong kick to the side by Portillo and stopped by Hayden Wiltsey on the sideline. And Favor is going to get this ball to his goalie, who is going to set it up for a goal kick. It'll be Favor Agbidi who will kick it. Holy cow, that thing is flying through the air.
Yeah, Trent.
Kicked at about a 75-degree angle by Trent Bannell. Now stopped by Emilio Hernandez. Almost running hard.
Come on, RJ.
Look out, Clarkie boy. Oh, that one deflected off his face so hard that could be on the Richter scale. That one was huge, a huge hit.
Wow, he didn't even show a reaction.
Yeah, Clark seems
Face of steel.
fine. Wow.
Face of steel.
Yeah. Oh, he missed it.
He tried.
And is that going to count?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's now going to be a 3-1 game. Obviously, an unorthodox goal, let's say, but Lindenwald does have it, and now they lead by, now they trail by 2. 3-1.
Oh, looks like somebody from the JV just show up.
Yeah,
Red hair kid.
I don't see
Looks
it.
like Wolak's sitting over there.
Yeah, Ryan Wolak's been here since before you got here, but
He's a big supporter.
maybe he'll be the backup if you can't ever make it. Oh, we got a player down.
It's Tyler.
That is Tyler.
He's gonna get up there. He struggles off injuries.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him get down and stay down.
Yeah.
Now they'll line it up at
Yeah, it's
midfield.
pretty hard around.
Hard down, yeah.
Considering it's like
Wiltsey's just a warrior, man. He's just
yeah,
a
I've seen him
warrior.
fall like more times than
It's not both of those though, and the Wolves are the Warriors.
Oh,
that close.
Right side. Supportive message from Snyder.
oh my God, it's baggy shirt kid taking the kick.
Alright.
Okay, Tony, stay with
His
that.
name
Go.
is Harold Reyes.
I know that. See, you might be for both teams, Dan.
Well, I'm not saying that I'm for both teams.
I'm
I'm
on
saying
both.
let's not
Nothing.
let's not make a fool of ourselves. There's 3 games in the season. Still got
It's
at least
like,
3 dozen
Hassan
left.
trying to make a run there.
Yeah, someone tried to. Emilio Hernandez putting his hands up in
Anthony,
frustration.
did you win?
Hi.
Hi.
What was the final, Anthony?
0-0.
0-0. Quite a boring game.
Connor. Connor Mandel. Ooh, Rushy.
Wait, who you guys go against?
What's up?
Who you guys go against?
Same team.
Oh, it's not
So
fine.
Lindenwald
I
and
know,
Audubon JV. We just got word from
You guys get
Anthony
back
Wood
from
said
there?
it's tied 0-0.
You guys get back from there?
Yeah, we just got back from there.
Nice.
Yeah, here comes most of the JV guys. They're coming in now, and up in the air, Clark's trying to bring it down. Gasick bending over backwards to try to get something. There's most of the JV guys. They're arriving on the side. There's Filippi. There's the rest of the fellas. I don't know their names. Fellas. This could be a tough shot here.
Here we go, George. Great defense. Yeah, boys.
Oh, on the side.
Whoa.
We have LaFrance down.
It's like they're trying to hurt Audubon players.
I don't.
Man, leave it. Don't go there.
He's talking to
I think he's out.
for 11. Yellow.
Who's worthy card?
That is for 11. Jermaine.
It's a very
That is Lindenwald's second yellow card of the game, but not the second for that player.
Who got the other yellow?
The other yellow card, I don't know who it was signaled to, but
I didn't even see another yellow card given.
there was one in the first half. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't believe it was against the same player, so we'll... Thank you. Overheard me, and there you go.
Thank you, Ralph.
So we just got confirmation that the first half yellow card was against number 15, which would be Jose Patino. So there you go.
Shows how much I was paying attention. That's another.
Wow.
I mean, am I that loud enough?
Not my voice sound like that. Come on now.
I guess so. Just a lot of... This game is rough. I mean, this is rougher than it was versus Paulsboro. Or versus Woodbury, for that. I mean, no, Woodbury was still pretty rough.
No, Woodbury was basically us against them.
There's a line drive kick. Doesn't go
little
to
tap
the
off the
air.
cleat there. It was.
Sean Clark
nice
getting a
redirection
little
by Sean
backhand, and it is picked up by Martinelli.
Good little redirection by Clark there.
That was nice.
Little line drive right to the paint.
Line drive doesn't go far. Clark stumbles. Keeps it rolling.
Nice, sir.
Whistle blown. Caro Reyes went down, but got back up in a
See
heartbeat.
number 15 out there might be limping a little.
Yeah, they're gonna ask him to put that there. Wiltsey high in the air towards the sideline.
Bounce out.
Oh, and it's out.
Tried to keep it in.
Very nice hustle there from Clark. He may not have, washboard abs or, or like the 100% best, physique on the team, but he can run. He can run and he can play hard.
He's pretty cheap.
He is.
A lot of them are, yes. Is that, it is kind of needed for soccer, but, or at least to play as competitively as you would on a varsity soccer. A short kick by Martinelli. Going around the way. And RJ Homer trying to get something out of this. Oh, come on now, come on. Caro Reyes collision. Now getting back into it is Patino.
Nice, George. Oh, that's good.
Look out now, look out.
Nice
and that's
throw.
off to the right side.
For about
63:01 unofficially.
I think this is umbrella.
Hey, trying to keep my equipment cool.
Right.
From the corner. Blocked.
Okay, I thought that went in at first.
Yeah.
Sonic Clark.
Hassan and Clark being
Hassan
called
and
off.
Clark. I thought he said Sonic Clark.
I know. That's what I thought. I thought.
Hassan and Clark coming out. Bantle and somebody else coming in.
Casey Cameron.
Casey Cameron.
He's like a 6-man on the team.
Yeah. I mean, he can
Play any position.
Yeah.
He literally can play any
He's the utility guy. Here is LaFrance.
Seems like not the whole JV team showed up. That's how you'll be
Nice
running
kick
for
there.
that.
Yeah, Hayden.
Running for what?
If you don't show up, JV, the whole JV team doesn't show up, JV runs.
Good job out there, Tony.
I only do because a bunch of people
Number
did.
10's your guy, Tony.
Go, Wade.
Whoa. Look out now. Now, does that apply, like, if one player doesn't show up, everybody runs?
You have to have a valuable excuse not to be coming to
Really?
the thing.
Fair enough, I guess.
You ever think of like downs on the younger brother? I mean, on the older brother, somebody that's like younger brother starts over them.
Yeah.
Ever? Do you think that ever happens? Like, no offense to him, he's Cameron's younger brother. Ben starts.
Well, Cameron was starting last year.
He was always a sub, but his position as a sub is more important than him starting most likely.
Right. I think it's just kind of business as usual. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that grotesque, you know. Everybody's calling for Ryan. Everybody. Through the 5-hole of Heller. Favor.
It's called a nutmeg.
Gets it with Trent. What's that?
Nutmeg is the term they use in soccer. That's that's what they use in soccer.
So you got like kicked in the...
No. It's like they nutmeg them.
Oh. Okay. My mind was somewhere else.
Ew. That's just what the term is when it goes through your legs. Get that. Good throw.
Yeah,
Good
throw!
job.
Yes!
Yeah, throw.
AP with the save, and it couldn't have come at a more important time.
Good flick by Hayden.
Get T. Wilkes. A late reaction. And Martinelli.
It's good play by him.
12 minutes.
There's Hayden Wiltsey. Out towards what I like to call the junkyard of no tomorrow. Mobile home, the ambulance that hasn't been in use for like 30 years. The literal dumpster that says bad review. Look at Tony. That is some footwork that does not need a batter remove. And Lindenwald puts their hands in the air like they just don't care because they're looking for a handball.
It didn't go off his hand.
Oh wait, who scored for Lindenwold?
It went off the score.
What's that one song? It goes, put your hands in the air. The Party in USA. Miley Cyrus. Yeah. Patino go. Patino working hard. Trying to get a shot here. And the stalemate comes to an end. Heller gets a throw in over the head of Homa, now blocked by Wiltsey.
Okay. Oh, whoa!
Down he goes.
Nope.
Time. Take your time.
Yeah, turn on.
Here's Heller. Throws off the head of Patino, and this one is going to stay in because of a little bit of a gust.
You Hayden?
Oh! Look out now.
There's no little ginger on that ankle right now.
Yeah, the one that's taped up. You can see that right ankle.
You see a little limp there. Tiny one.
Whistle blowing. I think somebody jumped the gun.
All right, 9 minutes. Play defense. Defense. Ball. Slowly.
Favor. It's a nice kick off the head of Heron. Now back out. A little convergence. And rolling is Bantle, possibly? Yes, but he gets up after a couple seconds to catch his breath. This, even though the JV team is here, it doesn't mean that they're going to get any playing time like it was versus Paulsboro. No, it's too close to the end, and also it's too
They
close
never
to the
do.
end.
They
Oh,
never.
bro, the blowout. That was
High, and look
And there
out
was also
trees.
no JV game that day.
true.
That's true.
The day against Culture, there was no JV game.
Baby was at Paulsboro the whole time. That's a
What?
JV and varsity. One bus.
Yeah, Hayden?
Those teams aren't that big.
Yes, Hayden, great rush.
Do they take two buses?
Yeah, turn on.
Job.
It's
That's
big
good
time.
ball. Good ball.
Off towards the corner. That's still with everybody's equipment and all. That's a packed bus. Although, isn't there like a compartment in the bottom of the bus where all the equipment's stored, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Reminds me of the Magic Express at Disney, where you put all your luggage in the bottom of the bus and then they take you to your hotel. Although they don't do that anymore per se.
Now they discontinued that.
Yeah, now it's like a private charter company, and that went to the west side.
It was like where they
I know some folks
like where discontinued like charter bus and all. Like now I take that Magic
Where I know all that.
stuff like that.
Totally knowledgeable.
Once and all. It was basically their branding and all that.
But-
Their people with their hotels and all that. And they were just gonna put it. What you discontinued that with like 25 years. With that.
Off the
So it's
abdomen
fine for a little bit, so,
of Bantle. Rather important. A kick deflected.
Take a run there, RJ.
Favor. To
Good
right.
ball. Good ball.
Off the left foot. Oh,
Nice
Wiltsey
try.
came in from behind
Yes,
like a
please.
secret agent. About 7.5 minutes left. Can Audubon hold their position? That one is out towards midfield. Oh, off the head. Oh, and
I was going to
diving.
take a huge charge at that.
Yeah. Here we
Oh,
go.
you got to settle that first. Take a little another touch.
It's a good thing it wasn't a goal because I missed that shot a little bit there. I was a little high, but it's a good thing they got those nets back there to save the junkyard. The land of short kick off of Favors left ankle, and that one is headed out towards Bentel, as in the younger sister, not Trent Bentel. Whose name is who again?
Oh, gosh. I'm not saying it again.
Good job, Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
You said it's like Ashley.
Yeah, boys.
Oh.
Yeah. Now what? Let me ask you this: what designates
You're a 10, Tony. You're a 10.
the prize of
It's off.
Yeah, but like that one wasn't.
It's off the goalie
Good job. Good
for the
job.
defenders. It's corner kick.
Oh,
It's
wow.
off of us. It's a goal kick.
I'm saying like that ball wasn't close to the.
Doesn't matter. It has to be. If the sides are
Yeah,
thrown,
boys.
backs or corners.
Okay.
Yeah, George. Yeah,
Oh,
George.
because it went out of
Good
bounds
play,
at the
George.
back,
Hold
not
up
the
the
side.
defense.
Okay, got it. Whistle ball. Favor lines up a shot.
Guy that might be able to reach him over.
Yeah, he's got quite the powerful leg.
He shows it there. Tro's going to come out.
Tro, yes,
Yeah, Tro.
sir.
Yeah, boys.
Up in the air.
Coming to me.
Nope. Going to our left.
Hey. Come
And
on.
out to Cardenas, who will now get his shot ready.
Gateway on Friday.
Yeah.
Lindenwald making some substitutions.
Did
Number
you
14
check
is out of
that
the game. A
what's
short
down
throw.
Couldn't find it.
I mean, it's on there. It's on our schedule.
Wait, is it on JV or middle school?
It's on high school.
Now it is Reyes in a full sea of green. Like the ocean salt.
Highschoolsports.com. You can check our whole schedule.
Water. But like not a fraction. Secret. And Tro sees the light at the end of the tunnel. What do you think?
Chicago Bears field.
Yes.
Now imagine the Green Wave feel like that during a soccer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Imagine how quickly the ball would stop in its path. It would be like molasses. A lot of passing going around,
A lot of
trying,
waterside action. That's for
trying
sure.
to deflect resources and power away from Lindenwald. Kick off to the side. Guardado.
Yeah. Wood sailing for 4 o'clock.
Which is sad.
Lindenwald's trying to win this game.
Son of
Audubon's
a
trying to defend their lead.
My Saturday.
Make them undefeated. 3-0 on the year as Bennell kind of gets run over.
No, it's a Saturday.
Oh, is it?
Good ball. Good ball.
Now going
Should
out for it is Martinelli. Picks it up.
17.
Strong kick, curving to the left, goes
Should
back
be
down to the
center.
Lions player. Now bounced off of Cardenas. Gets a low kick with a little bit of backspin out to Patino, out to Reyes. Gets it with a upstretched leg up in the air. Now back out to Patino. And Wiltsey is there first to stop all momentum and all possibility of getting that ball back. But now Reyes gets the ball back, and Homa is there to converge. He passes it down to Cardenas, and that one will bounce off to the right side of Cameron, who seemed a little, kind of shocked at that a little bit, maybe just from the impact, but he seems to be okay. Off to the left,
Is that 2-3?
and that will be, another one.
That's not sure.
Didn't even realize that was a goal at first, and yes, that will make it a 3-2 game.
Yellow. Yellow.
Diego Rodriguez with the score as his Lindenwald teammates cheer him on behind him. With about 78 minutes in, it's crunch time. It's 3-2.
What, 2 minutes left, right?
Yeah, about 2 minutes left.
It's not going to overtime this time, guys.
Oh,
Well, at least you hope not.
Take time off, Aiden. Take time off.
Good job, Zane.
Aiden, or excuse me, that
that's
is
right.
Tyler. Off towards the corner. Look out now. That one is headed into no man's land. That's the only place. That's the only thing to call it. Really, not even a junkyard, just no man's land. Somebody's gonna write a Stephen King novel about that place. Up in the air, Favor, with a kick that has a lot of ground power to it. Now look at Rodriguez, who scored before. Maybe he'll have a little bit of a second dance, second chance. But Tro is off to the right.
Who's got 10? Hey!
Why wouldn't
Hey!
Pro pick
Watch
that up?
10!
Watch 10, watch
Lindenwald
10.
head coach is giving commands as we speak as it goes over and off to the left side. So close. And down on the ground in almost a recognition of just making a mistake there is Rodriguez. Liner by LaFrance that lands just before midfield. Up in the air, that one's high. Wait for it to come down. Off the head of Heron. Trying to get something to work to hold on to this lead, which has now been drastically shortened to just one goal after being up 3-0. Contact back-to-back, spine to spine by Homa and
Tyler!
now, look at this run. Tyler Wiltsey is all by himself. There's 3 or 4 Lindenwald defenders that are trying to counteract him. And that one goes out to the sideline, retrieved by Gabe McCracken.
So, how many more seconds did we get to start when it gets to 80?
Yeah, it'll go probably a little over. We're going to let it run.
God help Tom
This goes into overtime. There may be a stern talking to, for lack of a better phrase, on the sideline.
Oh, well, you gotta remember, Thomas said he has a Pearl Jam concert, so if this goes into overtime.
Well, now you got Favor bringing it back out.
You guys are running tomorrow. I know you guys are running tomorrow. Hold up.
Now,
It's gonna be a lot of conditioning.
I know it. I condition
and,
it.
well,
Good job, Bernie!
back out to Martinelli.
Oh, God.
Roller. Good decision there.
Oh, no. I
Patino trying to stop it. Gets it
Yeah, tear it on.
2 players before
Yeah,
he slips and falls.
I don't know what the point of that was.
Yeah,
Outside, outside!
Wide open, and there we go. Heart attack averted. And we call it a day with a 1-goal victory as Lindenwald fought so hard. They did an extremely great job of coming back near the end. And now the final today. The Lions 2 and the Wave 3. They'll meet at the far side of the field to shake hands and wish each other farewell until they meet again. Well, let's hold off for a couple minutes now because we're going to do our post-game interview here on Damwell Kids Broadcasting, which will be Hayden Wiltsey today, the 2023 senior, who got 2 out of the 3 goals, one of them on PKs, one of them on a set 6, and he will be our player. Yes, and he will be our player of the game. So hold on, folks, hold tight. We're not done yet. At what's it now? 5:43, just about 2 hours after we started, we end and we go to post game. Before we wrap up, check out the interview with Hayden Wiltsey coming up very shortly.
Nice looks like 12 anyway.
It's gonna be legendary.
About 7 years, I got an hour and a half. Oh, where's he at? Yeah, where's he at? This guy.
How do you know that? What? That's turned power off guy. What? That's the guy that turned the power off. So I don't.
I just know him as the guy that's been over. What is your name?
Oh, you know me? Well, you said Luca? I don't like him because the person that beat my team's name is Luca. Luka Doncic. Like, sucks.
A player of the game is the senior state. That first one that you had there, that was quite the intricate goal that you had there. And with your brother Tyler having 5 goals on the year, do you feel like you guys are working better than ever before?
Yeah, you know, Tyler was on the sophomore, but my best get it up there. That's job well, so scoring goals, then so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he had one of those today as well. And it's only 2 weeks. Once the Green Wave were up 3-0, Thomas said he started putting in some subs like Clark and Cameron, and then once Lindenwold got it a little closer, you feel that tension rising?
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, I mean, very cool. And Audubon started to go up and got there. What you guys do, especially second half,
Speaking of, where's he at?
Anything else?
Yeah, I think we did a lot of it.
There's a
Going out there, talking about
looking at your senior year, I forget it. So after this game,
do it anymore.
all right. Yeah, never get soon as most games over. Yeah. I'll give you a chair.
Dude, you gotta do the alley.
Yeah, I got you.
I'll grab that.
you for a senior, you're staying behind.
Here's your
now
team
you have
today.
How do you feel this section going?
Our goal is to win the conference. And I'll stop with it.
Yeah, they get 1 game at a time, 1 game at a time. And Audubon has not had a above 500 record in the conference or period since 2008.
Get out here. No, you got to
Presented by Amato Brothers. We're going to wrap up this broadcast. Yes, no problem. Our next broadcast
Hey,
will be
I got a
tomorrow,
birthday
field
present for
hockey versus Sterling. And the next soccer game will be on Friday on the road at Gateway. Until next time, as the Sun Glare continues to just knock out my camera here, I'm Dan Wilkins. Everybody, KP1 Designs, and everybody at Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. We'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow.